Hey there, I'm Katsumi, and this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This energy is charged with intense celestial pressure, forming a devoted, lasting love. And right now, the word coming through is union. I'm also hearing that the thread of destiny pulls your separated hearts back into alignment. Now, let's find out what other messages are coming through. So, starting off, something to do with soulmate, twin flame attraction, something to do with union of sorts, something to do with love, I'm hearing. There's a lot to do with like destiny calling in towards this. Something along the lines of this Ace of Cups really pulls in like that openness to love, that emotional birth, new feelings. It also feels like this person might be seeking you or trying to clear the path for that emotional union to happen. Maybe this is a mutual, maybe this is a new love connection or a connection that you are recently entering into is what I'm hearing too, or perhaps dabbling into maybe for some of you. I'm also hearing that it's like this well of emotions are just flooding in, and something to do along the lines of just like before the well was like in this state of like dehydration, it was in this drought, but you're going to be able to fill it back up again is what I'm hearing. And with the Queen of Wands, I'm definitely getting like a vibe of like you being confident in creating a new relationship built off of like warmth and almost like this sense of like leadership is coming through too, where it's like you want to have more control in your relationship. It might have something to do with that gaslighting energy that we're seeing here. And yeah, it also kind of feels like perhaps in a past relationship, you felt like there was like a lot of gaslighting behavior. So you're trying not to like think about that, but it's kind of like in the back of your head is what I'm hearing. Like emotional trauma from that, emotional manipulation. Like you're just questioning your reality of things, your sanity is being questioned, or you're questioning your own sanity. Like whether or not you're imagining things, or if things really happened, if things were your fault or not, is what I'm hearing. But the universe just wants you to know that you're going to be okay. Have confidence in your mindset and who you is. It's interesting, who you are as a person. Maybe who you is might be of significance. Maybe that's something you say, or maybe that might have to do with something. Like a slang kind of way of saying who you are. But nonetheless, something to do with like you having divine timing with this love connection, and the activation of it. I'm kind of hearing that it's like your patience is going to be required, but you have the confidence in knowing that you can create and find a solid relationship that's going to serve, and check off like all of the check boxes that you have is what I'm hearing. It's kind of like it's going to be in your best interest is what I'm hearing. Something to do with like you have to let go of the past so that you can move forward, and when you do so, you'll have a lot more choices popping up. It kind of feels like daydreamy vibes, like almost like an illusion of some kind, where it's like you're going to jump into something new eventually, but you're not sure when or you're not sure how. But if you already have jumped into something new, it's kind of like you have that planning in place, you know? But yeah, it's just a lot of patience involved. Like if you're starting something new, if you're looking for something new, it's going to take patience to get to know this person. It's going to take patience to kind of like, what do they say? Like let down your walls is what I'm hearing, you know? Kind of just being able to like clear that path so you can have that emotional union again. And just trusting the process really. And when it's meant to be, it will be kind of thing. I'm also hearing that you're going to be seeking counseling from, I don't know why, I've heard like, I don't know why, like an actual counselor, a mentor, like a love guru maybe? I'm not sure. Or maybe a friend, like a very close friend or mutual of yours. And you're going to be like accepting their help and guidance towards you. I heard like your spirituality, like your belief system, like how you normally see a relationship. Like, it's almost like you're trying to rewire your brain on how you see relationships and things like that. Maybe it's therapy. I'm not sure. Maybe you're talking to a therapist about a past relationship, which is really healthy to do, when you are seeking, advice related to those things. So it seems like it might be about that. I'm also hearing that you're looking for mentorship towards other things too, like your finances, your well-being. Like, so you're doing like all the things. Like, it's almost as though like you are focusing on like perfecting yourself so that you are prepared for the next relationship. And that's really nice because it's like when you're in a position of loving yourself and almost like living in your authentic truth, you are more open to jumping into a relationship where the other person does the same for themselves. So you two are like coming in at 100% rather than like 50-50%, like all of you are feeling like you can pour into each other's cups because you yourself is like already 100%. So you're both doing that for each other. Like, you're both investing, you're both giving. It's like that sense of like a reciprocity and fairness is what I'm hearing. And there's also like a lot of security in that and stability, and especially towards like building with each other. And Six of Wands, definitely getting like you will be able to recognize almost like your victory in finding someone new or someone looking into you for a relationship is what I'm hearing. I'm kind of getting like you're on this like, I don't know, like a goose hunt or a goose chase looking for like the next person to like, really build with, have a foundation with. But I feel like also in this energy, it's like you will be rewarded though, because like the Six of Wands is kind of just like that victory and that reward. I'm really feeling a strong sense of that, and it's like you're going towards that right now. And it's so interesting to see the Wheel of Fortune at the end of your journey, because it's kind of just like fate is finally changing in your favor when it comes to your love life, when it comes to attracting the person of your dreams. And I'm also hearing that this is really going to be like a very strong, irresistible connection, irresistible love. Something to do with like you're activating a massive attraction field. It's like pulling someone towards you. And I'm also hearing that some of you might be reuniting with some people, but it's not really a wish of yours. Like, there will be reunions of some kind as you are finding this new love attraction, but it's kind of like X energy popping up while you are taken, But it's not really a wish of yours because your certainty is set in stone with your new love connection or attraction. So the universe just wants you to kind of just prepare your heart for that, so you can just summon in that connection towards you, like really like summon it home kind of thing, it feels as though like you're kind of like over some of these like soul connections, these thread connections, almost like cutting the cord to like these things. Okay, it has something to do with like, it's like the universe wants you to cut the cord so that you can truly identify that you were never broken to begin with, and like these connections of the past and these reunions that want to pop up again, they don't define you and who you are as an individual. Like, you can traverse forward from that instead. Yeah, a lot of energy is coming through with this reading. Also something to do with like, so I feel like with these reunions, they might try to come back and gaslight you. Okay, so just be careful of that. Don't let your emotional state become distorted by their perception of reality. Something to do with like, I'm getting hangman energy, kind of just surrender to what is, that you can shift, pause, and let go is what I heard. Yeah, I suppose that's why I'm kind of also getting like therapy or a friend helping you out, so you can like overcome some of this like, these like emotional endings, okay? These like releases. I'm getting like death Scorpio energy there. Also something to do with like treating drama as therapy. Like, it feels as though some people of the past might try to bring up chaotic instances or addictions or misprocess certain things and like flip the coin a bit, is what I'm hearing. Kind of just reflect on that and withdraw is what I'm hearing. something to do with finding your peace and harmony so that you can traverse forward. Because it feels like there's something to do with like, this person's going to be like, oh, you were like this 5 years ago, but you know, you're probably still like that now, but like you've changed, you know, like you are way past that. But they kind of only see you in this like certain way, certain perspective. The universe wants you to understand that they're trying to minimize your worth, your value, and they're trying to almost like escape in the reality of them seeing themselves as good, whereas you are the villain in their story. So they're trying to have like this like self-deception sort of situation. It's almost like, I don't know, it's giving like psychotic. I'm not really sure if it's like narcissistic. It could be, but it feels like very psychotic, very like weird manipulative behavior. I don't really feel like it's like narcissistic behavior, but it could be. Like they might come off as charming and like really receptive towards you and your emotions, but really it's like a twist of the coin. Like it's like a very weird what is it, like a double edge, it's like both sides. It's like weird, you know, it's like weird energy I'm getting with that. So I suppose like definitely take your time, you know, as you balance those energies. I'm getting like justice energy with Libra. It's like you found justice in what it is that you're doing in your relationships, and they don't want you to make them accountable for their actions. So they're going to constantly keep minimizing and having this sort of self-deception behavior. And they'll be like, oh, it's just, you know, I'm only feeling bad, blah, blah, blah. Or like, oh, you're just feeling like this because it's a phase. But really, it's like they're just trying to like distort your ability to have personal growth, or your ability to have self-worth and independence and stability in your home, in your love life, in your connections, in your abundance and things like that. So yeah, I suppose as you traverse forward, you know, focus on you, focus on loving yourself, focus on being compassionate, having empathy for yourself. Continue to build upon your, I suppose like you're building a lot of things, not just financially, but it's almost like you're building up this like legacy for you, like of yours. Okay. So keep doing that. And as you continue to work on yourself, you're going to be pulling in a lot more attraction. A lot more eyes are going to be looking at you, a lot more suitors, a lot more people who are going to be asking you out versus you asking them out. And also getting that you very well might ask people out and just be like, you might just like, just go ahead and do it kind of thing, if you feel a connection is strong there. And the universe is also like encouraging you to almost just like fend off some of these ex reunions, okay? So you can avoid repeating the cycle all over again, because they just want to have escapism, or the universe wants you to avoid escapism or like trying to self-sabotage, okay? And so by preventing all of this negativity in the background, you're going to be preparing your heart and summoning in those connections going forward. So yeah, those are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.